I look over at the goblin and I ask him, why don't you just come with us?
There we go.
He shakes his head and says that his place is here, but they'll always remember him.
Gonna cry.
I'll always remember you. I can't do a goblin.
We can't do this without him being here,
No.
because that's so sad.
He needs the emotional attachment right now.
I'm gonna cry. I'm not even emotionally attached to the goblin.
But she is emotionally attracted to the goblin, which we're kind of worried about.
You know me, like I'm goblin shaped.
While we're waiting for God to come back, I guess put the items into that bag again and like pick it up.
All of the Sorry, I can hear the game that Kelsey's playing.
Sorry. I think it fits the tone of
It was! I put all the items back in the bag. Ka-ching! Ka-ching! So you're gonna take their sack and just put all your weapons back in it?
Yeah. And then...
They make no move to stop you, by the way.
Okay.
Make sure to also pick up my short bow that's there, not with the rest of the group.
Yeah, about that.
I'm just gonna forget.
I'm gonna open up the bag to like show the items and it's like, which ones? No?
Just take everything.
Mai equips herself with everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
This isn't even my final form.
You gain 1 rapier, 3 knives, some shuriken, a staff, your crossbow.
just
Her knives. She still doesn't have her 2 knives.
Her
My
knives.
crossbow.
The monkish weapon that Shin has. I'm just going to assume that you go around and give everybody their appropriate weapons and somehow shove all of the stuff onto Isaac that he wants.
Pretty much.
Or,
I'll carry his
into.
stuff.
You could just pin cushion Isaac with his daggers.
it works.
I mean, I keep my daggers hidden. You probably didn't even know I had 4 daggers until now.
Contu, you're back, right?
Bradley, you're back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Flashback. The middle goblin walks slowly across the board, and he seems to be carrying something in his hands. And he looks up at the big half-orc, and he nods, kind of a manly approval, and he offers you, and with both his hands, that's dried, half-eaten dire rat carcass.
You accepted it.
Yes, I would accept it anyway. I wouldn't necessarily enjoy it, but I accept it.
When you take it, you find inside 13 copper pieces and a small topaz.
Ooh,
In the carcass.
In the carcass.
In the carcass.
In the carcass.
In the carcass, mate.
In the carcass. It's a new thing.
That's fancy.
You don't want to know where it was.
I can
don't know
only
where
imagine.
exactly it was shoved.
I can only imagine.
Oh, and I did ask him to join us, and I relayed to you the message that it says his place is here.
No! Okay.
He said that
Don't worry,
this is where
I cried a little.
But they will always remember you.
Smiley face. I will be
He
remembered.
hands out his little clawed hand and makes a fist with it and aims it directly at you, holding it at full length.
And we fist bump.
You knock him backward into the sewage.
Oh god.
Oh, sweet
he
Jesus.
dives under the board and pops up on the other side with his friends and shakes off, and they all laugh. It's very touching.
Oh.
So where are you taking the hostages? By hostages, I mean Natalia, the girl that Shid's carrying, and the human dude. Isaac.
I'm not human. I'm half elf.
Half elf.
Gosh.
Well, you look human from here. Your ears are covered up by a giant half-orc body.
I would like to look at these guards and see what they have.
You find that each of them have some... Do you want to know the mundane items too? They've got chainmail, a wooden shield each, a light crossbow. They've got 20 bolts with those. They never fired a single shot from them. They have their morning stars, and each of them have 12 gold pieces.
So we should give all those bolts to my...
Yeah. I'm gonna take the bolts and take the gold and my bolts.
Okay, you can add up to 20 crossbolt, or up to 40 crossbolts, unless you want to loot the other guys too.
Does Isaac use crossbow bolts as well?
He uses a short bow.
He uses a short. No, so he doesn't use a crossbow then, basically.
Right.
I'm also gonna take the bow
The light.
and
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Isaac's
I
bow is
dropped
somewhere
it
in the water there.
I'm also gonna look at these guys, which I'm assuming they're the same things.
Actually, one of them has 12 gold pieces. One of them has 10 gold pieces, and one of them has 14 gold pieces.
Yay, more money for my flame collar.
Woo!
How many arrows are you adding to your inventory?
I will
Or
take
crossbow
10.
bolts?
15. 15.
You can have up to 40.
I can have up to... How many do I have already?
I do not know your updated character sheet.
Oh, neither do I.
Actually, because there's 5 people here, up to 100 can be added to your inventory.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
she picked up 20 from like outside. No, she picked up 40 from outside, from the 2 guards outside. Remember?
Oh, it's only...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she has a ton. So if you want
Yeah.
one...
You have more boats than I have arrows, and I use my arrows a lot more often.
I would
I
say
like to think.
if you're really, like, concerned, have 50.
Could do, yeah. Might as well. Might as well while they're
There's
free.
also the point where you can start buying special ammunition. So,
Swish.
swish. Indeed.
So, yeah, I have the bow and I hand it to Mai.
Woo!
Apparently she's holding all of Isaac's stuff.
That's right.
I try.
Okay,
Oh,
so
sounds good.
Mai has all of Isaac's equipment. You have looted everything for a total of 60 gold pieces and some crossbow bolts.
Okay. Huh. So, Natalia's unconscious. We have Isaac tied up. He's the threat. And the other girl is unconscious.
They could wake up soon.
Hell.
Are they not... Have we not tied both of them up?
Well, I tied up Isaac with his rope.
So you tied up the ally first, leaving the 2 dangerous females who actually have shown aggression towards you.
Kind of.
Just saying.
So
Is
anyone else have-
Natalia unconscious as well?
Natalia was unconscious by a deathly scream of a half-orc.
Sonic
Oh, okay.
damage.
She was already really weak-willed and she just kind of passed out.
I just remember me screaming and she passes out.
Does
Come on.
anyone have rope? We need at least one more thing of rope.
Let me check.
Well, you didn't...
I have rope. I have 50 feet of hemp rope.
Well, you could also cut the rope in half. I seriously doubt it takes 50 feet of rope to tie up one person.
We're tying you up really well.
Chill out. You're already tied up.
He just wants to have a way to get loose.
Okay, choose freaking Natalia and thing to cut up the rope. You can tie me up with 50 feet of rope. It's fine.
Sure, Mai, do you mind if we split the rope between the 2 people?
Yeah, that's fine.
You now
So
have
I-
2 25 feet lengths of rope.
I go about tying them up.
You tie them
Yeah.
up successfully. They put up no
Awesome.
struggle being unconscious.
Yay.
They're having nightmares, and they struggle because of that.
The
They're
goblins,
dreaming that they're being tied up.
the goblins just kind of mill around. They're talking about the fight and they're congratulating each other on the job well done. Contu doesn't know. Contu doesn't know, but they're talking a lot about him.
I love these little guys. They're just so cool. I love them. They're like, oh, good job, guys. Good job. Yeah, we did really well.
That was awesome.
I'll see you
Did you see how I
at the
jumped
board
on that
meeting.
guy? You see how you totally missed jumping on that guy? Dude, his scream was so loud I wet my pants. Oh, that cleaned you up a little bit. Lol, lol.
They're
I just
funny.
kind of blink and choose to ignore it.
Okay.
Anyway, now that everyone's tied up, should we actually leave the sewers?
One more thing. I asked them what's in the other rooms.
He says that through there is the way up to the rafters. But don't take the front ladder. Go inside the chimney and take the back ladder.
Inside the chimney and take the back ladder.
And then I ask, is there anything up there?
Nothing for us, I'm
The
sure.
goblins think for a minute. Oh yeah! One of them runs past you and opens the door to the next area.
That'd be shiny.
I'm expecting more dire rat carcasses.
Yeah.
He runs over and slips past the ladder and goes inside the chimney.
Fucking chimney.
There's a this little thing at the back here. I should reveal more. Should definitely do that.
Yeah.
This little area here
Yeah.
is more of a
Yeah.
chimney kind of thing.
Okay.
And he comes back with armfuls of stuff, and he lays it at Lilina's feet. He says, "This is what Natalia brought with her. Take it if you want." And there is an assortment of coins consisting of 33 gold pieces. Please write this down. I didn't bother. 86 silver pieces.
86.
Silver pieces. Sorry. 33 gold, 86 silver, 192 copper.
It's an odd number.
A sorted buttons made from semi-precious stones, altogether worth about 30 gold pieces, which the goblin seems to longingly touch at and kind of like move around. And a brass comb worth 2 gold pieces that you could appraise from here. It's a kind of a shiny brass comb. You can tell it's non-magical, but the goblin also is kind of looking at that longingly. They seem to like be attracted to all the shiny stuff that's there.
Obviously, so am I.
Besides the coins, they actually share very little interest in the coins themselves.
Well,
Also, there is a piece of paper. It is a faded printed handbill declaring its possessor to be the rightful owner of the Grand Mastaba of Corvosa.
That sounds interesting.
I'm gonna take out that little note. I guess keep it on me?
Would you like to appraise it?
Sure.
I don't think he's keeping it for money,
Okay.
but yes. She, rather. My apologies. I'm sorry, madam.
Okay, you could tell by looking over the note, you can tell it's actually just a fake novelty that was probably sold to her cheap.
Oh,
Oh,
I put that back down.